Hello again พี่ภูเอ้ย sorry พี่เปรม
Hello, good now.
Hello again พี่เปรม so now is the Q&A time
Okay.
questions for me right
Yeah, I have some questions to ask you.
okay are they difficult
In the first of question, in the first of my question, I think it's difficult.
wow okay well let's try okay you can start when you're ready
Okay, my first question is, what do you want to work if you don't care about money and aptitude?
wow if I don't care about money that's very tough that's very tough isn't it พี่เปรม because I believe that everyone needs money right because if we don't have money we cannot survive in this world right so if I don't care about money that means that I must be a billionaire that I don't need to work for money but
Yeah.
I can help other people then maybe I can be like do something good for society maybe still teaching English for free but that must be when I am a billionaire right not a millionaire but just billionaire okay okay let's hope and pray that I can be one day so that I can teach all of you guys for free how
Yeah.
about
Yeah, and you just make some activity.
well that's kind of well yeah the thing is that I have done the activities like we have been doing on every Friday's evening right that's a way to practice everyone to be able to speak English more fluently and naturally and later on in the future I just hope that everyone can speak like professionally and now I have just added up for the reading skill because actually I have this kind of plan for a long time but I didn't have enough time to do that like you know so I think maybe it's quite a bit late to start doing right now because those days I was very busy and wasn't quite organized I mean not quite well organized but now I think I need to plan like every day to do what I mean plan to do things what needs to be done first priority for the first priority so as far as I'm concerned I can see like all of not all I mean most of my students are not able to read properly correctly fluently naturally and professionally and I don't want that to happen to all of my students because I have said I mean I have a mindset that whoever is my student they have to be the best in all the skills so that they can you know live their life very easily in the future so I think I should do something and I know it's like many other people they might be doing for money but I think I just want to do this for my students maybe I don't want to say as a bonus but I just want them to be good students and they can use these skills for their future because English is very important isn't it and it's also out of my love as well for all of you guys so I just have to do something to make all of you you know like be the best people, I mean the best students. And what do you think about that, if it's a good idea to do?
Yeah, it is the best idea.
Thank you, P. Prem, and I hope you will join the reading time as well. Because you see, I do this for free, right? And some of the students I have to see, they make me feel like I have to beg them to join. Actually, I don't need to, right? Because it's for free, right? Anyone can join if they are, you know, willing to improve themselves, right? I think those who take the chance are very wise people, you know, because number one is free. Number two, they have nothing to lose, but they gain a lot of things, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So do you agree with this? Yeah. And would you join as well?
If I don't have something to do for my grandpa and grandma, I would join.
Well, only, okay, I have changed. I mean, I moved from the 17 to 12, and the time is 4 to 5 o'clock in the afternoon. So the days will be 6, 10, 12, and 13. 4 to 5 o'clock. That's only 4 hours before you return to school on the 17th. Yeah. So I think it is wise for those who take this chance, you know, because you have nothing to lose, but you gain everything, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. My next question is, what did you discover during your long stay at home?
Discovered. I have discovered that I put on weights a lot.
Oh.
Because I don't have any exercise. I don't go out because I am, you know, I am too scared. I don't want to get sick. I don't want to get any infection from anybody or anything from outside. So I just stay put in my room and do things by myself. Not by myself, actually. I mean, like doing shopping for a start. I don't go out for a shopping. I just do everything. I mean, do shopping online, even my food. And I asked one of the housekeepers in this building to bring it up for me in front of my room. So the person that I just meet almost every day is the housekeeper. Because at least I don't have to take a chance, because she has already has the ATK check, and she is safe. And before I open the door, I always wear double mask on my face, and I spray the alcohol on everything about, I mean, the package or everything that she delivers for me. So I just, you know, be inside here all the time. And can you see, because my condo is not that big, that I can do like exercise, maybe like jumping, walking, or jogging. So I just be in front of my computer all day, all night. And no doubt about that, I found that I put on weights a lot. But actually, I plan to do like some jogging or maybe walking in the building every morning. But apparently, I cannot manage to do that. Also, I don't really want to, you know, be in the crowd of people, because we don't know who is who, and we don't know who has the infection or not, right?
Your condo don't don't have a park.
Yeah, we have a park, we have a fitness, we have a swimming pool, but as I said that
You don't want to go down to
not that I don't want to, I want to, but I want to be safe better than anything else. I mean, at time, you know. And also, I have heard that there are lots of people in the building got the infection as well. But they, you know, they just have to stay inside their condos.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Okay. Next question is how many hours a day do you sleep on average?
Wow. Averagely, I think is about 5 hours.
5 hours.
Yeah, 5 hours because I work until late. You see, like I finish teaching averagely like 11 o'clock at night, and after finish teaching, I cannot go to bed straight away. I have to do like some work, like lesson plans and all the work for all of my students. Otherwise, it's going to be like, you know, hectic for the following day. I mean, I have to plan because you see, it's because that I teach like several levels, right? And each student are different. I mean, everyone is different, even if they are in the same level, but they you know, they cannot take the same thing all the time to all of them. So I mean, I just have to, you know, consider individually. Like, for example, you are in Mathayom 2 to 3, right?
Yes.
So, for example, if I have another 1 or 2 students with the same level as you, and maybe they are far much better than you, or maybe they are a lot worse than you, then I have to prepare the lesson differently. Yeah, so that's kind of tough. And also I have to plan ahead for all of my students that, okay, because I teach like in private one-on-one, right? So I know my all of my students very well for the basic knowledge of their English. So I know that very well. So I have to plan for their future. What should they learn at what time, and for how long they can take for each lesson.
Okay.
Yeah, it's really very sensitive, you know, because I cannot do like just roughly for all the students. I can't do that because it's not fair on them. I need to focus on each and everyone individually. This is very important to me because, as I said before, that I want all of my students to be able to use the English language that they learn from me for their daily life and in the future as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what do you think about this?
Yeah, it looks so kind.
Oh, thank you very much, P. Prem. I am actually a very kind person, but you know, it's so sad that sometimes somehow with some people, they just take me for granted. But anyway, I just forgive them because only wise people can think of better things to do rather than take other people for granted. or get jealous, something like that. That's very stupid things to do for anybody who has this in mind. It's stupid, you know. If you are wise enough, you should think ahead and plan for the future and look at the world at the bright side, you know. Yeah, and plan for the brighter future, because the world these days are very complicated to live on already, right?
Yeah.
Because of the pandemic, because of the economic, and now we don't know if we are going to face the third world war anytime, as you can see from the news, right? So
Yeah.
anything can happen at any time. So why don't we just, you know, be negative to ourselves and to other people? Why don't we be positive to everyone around us, including to ourselves, right? Yeah, just to make the world go round, right,พี่แปม?
Yeah.
Yep. Any
Yeah.
more?
Again, please.
Have any more questions?
Yeah, I have some last question.
All right.
What do you dislike about being at home for a long time? If you get up weight,
Just
just
put on weight.
yeah, put on weight. Just put on weight up. Have another dislike about being at home for a long time.
Or dislike, you mean?
Yeah, dislike.
Well, actually, I mean, my nature is like I am a homebody person. You know, I prefer
Introvert.
Huh?
Like introvert.
Yeah. I'm kind of happy to be home. You know, it's like a crab. You know, crab, they are like, they feel safe when they are inside their shell, right? Yeah, I'm kind of that kind of person. And I don't really mind, to be honest, to stay home all day, every day. I don't really mind. But having said that, doesn't mean that I don't want to go out. I do actually, but if I go out, I would like to go away for a while, maybe, you know, to be anywhere close to nature, like, for example, to a beach, to a mountain or waterfalls, anywhere that I can breathe in fresh air to clean up my lung. And I can admire the beauty of nature. But that seemed quite hard unless I have to skip teaching for a while, you know, and yeah, I have to forget about work for a while. But I am planning for that as well, but I just don't know yet when it's going to happen. But I really have that in mind that one day I might have to take a leave for a while. It's like a holiday to go away for a while and then, you know, come back fresh. I'm not stressed though, even if I am at home every day and work from home every day, I'm not stressed, because being with all of you guys really make me happy.
Oh.
I am happy to be with all of my students. They are like my children, you know. Everyone is like my children and I love them all, including you as well.
I'm glad to hear that.
Yes, that's true. pintip.line. Yeah, have you got any more questions?
I don't have any questions now, but I want to say that I want to go to mountain or waterfall or beach
Yeah.
in this summer, but in this summer it seems like a bad dream. I just stay in this room and do the same thing all day.
Yeah. You have to find some activities to do to entertain yourself, so that you won't get bored. I know you are still young and maybe you are not used to it. It's about aging of people as well, because maybe I am old enough to think and to see what should be done and what should not be done. So all in all, it's simply to say that we just have to learn how to survive with the situations these days. We just have to learn how to survive by ourselves without relying on other people. Because you see, everyone was born alone and we will all die alone. So that means that when we are still alive, we should be learning how to survive when we are alone. I should become a nun, shouldn't I? Yeah, when you grow up, maybe when you grow up a little bit older, then you learn how to realize about being alone. Don't feel bad about it. Don't feel bad or sad or lonely. I used to be, when I was probably at your age, when I think I used to be like feeling lonely. But now, I mean, after I finished my education and start working, I find myself more enjoyable to be on my own. You know why? Because you have a quiet moment to yourself that you can think of some things, or you can reflect back about your daily life, what you have done, and you can think if it should be done or not in the future. You can use the time wisely when you are alone, because you can think of a lot of things to do. And if there was anything that you have done, have already done, but it wasn't successful, then you can think and plan for the future. That in that way you will be enjoying being your own company.
Okay.
Yeah, don't feel bad about it, P. Prem, because it doesn't really help. It just will weigh you down, Feeling sad or being sad doesn't do anything good than harm. So just enjoy yourself when you are still alive, because we never know. We never know if there is going to be tomorrow. If there is tomorrow, we don't know, right?
Yeah.
Because anything can happen to anybody at any time. So we just have to prepare ourselves all the time. But I'm not saying that to stress you out. I just want you to realize the fact of life. So just learn how to enjoy yourself. Do something or anything, or just another word, keep yourself busy with something that is good for yourself. instead of thinking, oh, I want to go that, I want to go out, I want to be here and there, blah blah blah. If anything we can't do, just stop thinking about it and think of something that we can do and start doing it. It will be good for yourself, because nobody loves us better than we love ourselves, right?
Yeah.
So learn how to be nice and kind to yourself, keep yourself busy,
and learn how to be alone.
yeah, that's true. P. Prem, I keep myself busy all the time. You see, many of my friends ask me why I am busy all the time, because I want to be busy. That being busy really helps. It keeps my mind out of things that I don't want to think about. Like if, for example, if you experience something sad or bad before in your life, and then when you are busy, you forget to think about that, right? Yeah. So learn how to live by yourself, and don't rely on anybody, because nobody is going to live with us like for the rest of our lives, you see, and 24/7. So it's ourselves, it's us to live with ourselves 24/7 and for the rest of our lives. So just love yourself and care about yourself.
Okay.
Yeah. Have you got something from what I have said?
Yeah, a lot of things.
Any idea? Just tell me what have you learned about talking to me?
Yeah, I know how to live in this society, in this country. How to I know how to stay alone, like keep yourself busy to do something.
You know, there is a saying, there is an English saying, they say, silence is golden. Do you know the meaning? When you are in silence, I'm not saying that when it's very, very quiet. I mean, when you are by yourself, with yourself, without anybody interrupt in your life or your time, you can be yourself, you can be you can be just you and you alone. You can do whatever you want, right? It's freedom, is the world, is the whole world for us, for you, for me, for anybody, right? That's the whole world. So that means it's freedom. We can do anything without having to worry about, oh, am I going to disturb this person or that person or not? Am I going to hurt or upset anybody or not? No, because we are just us. We are with ourselves alone, right? So we can do anything. That's freedom. But it mustn't be anything to harm yourself, you know. You have to think of something in productive ways, productive and creative way. You are a smart boy, and I believe that you can think of something wise to do. You know, you are a smart boy. I know that for the fact. Okay, I am. So you learn something from what I have told you, right?
Yes.
Do you think it's wise to do?
Yeah. It is the best fact that we should know.
But you didn't know about this before or what?
I know, but not clearly than you told me.
So now you get it clear. You can get the picture out of what I said, right?
Yes.
That's good. You know. Many people said you should have at least someone to talk to. Well, that's quite true. It used to happen to me as well when I work with somebody. It's too much hassle, too many problems because so many men, so many minds, right? So when you do whatever you do, you just have to think and care and worry about other people. If they are going to be happy, if they are going to be hurt, if they are blah, 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 you know, if so many ifs, right? That really something to upset you and you get stressed very easily. But when you are alone, you're just free. You are free. It's your world. You can do whatever you want. That's freedom. And freedom is priceless. Do you understand the meaning of priceless?
Yeah.
That the money cannot buy. You see? Money cannot buy for the freedom. And you just have to seek for it by yourself. Wow, the way I talk is like apostle of Jesus. But it's true though, P. Prem, don't you think so?
Yeah, I think so.
Right? It's the fact. No? Yeah, so don't be upset. I can understand how you feel, yeah, P. Prem, because you want to go out. Me too, I want to go out too. But if there isn't anything we can do about it, then just leave it aside and do something else first, right? Do something else like you think is going to be useful for yourself. Let's say, for example, you are still a young boy and you are a student and you are going to return to school with the next class, next level. Why don't you just find out what you are going to learn and, you know, read some books, study some books that can make you a better person, right? Practice more English when I give opportunities to do for free, right? Just grab all those opportunities because when the time passes, you cannot buy. You can buy expensive watch, but you cannot buy the time, right? Time goes by and you cannot call it back. You cannot turn the clock. You can turn the clock, but you cannot turn back the time, right? So
Yeah.
don't waste your time stupidly and wastely. Just make it wisely, no? If you are here with me all the time, you will see that I work all the time. I never stop working. I stop working only when I am in the bathroom or when I fall asleep. That's the time when I don't work. Other than that, I work all the time. But what kind of work? That is my business. It's the same thing. When you are alone, you can do anything. That's the way how you work, and nobody can interfere with your life, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't interfere with other people's life, and they don't have the right to interfere with your personal life as well, right? Good?
Good.
Okay, P. Prem. Right. Very good, P. Prem. I really like and enjoy talking to you, you know, because we can share the ideas, we can share the experience, and we can talk about things, yeah?
Yes.
Okay, P. Prem, it's time now, and we will meet again. Just think about the reading practice. If you want to join, then I will arrange the timetable for you, okay?
Okay.
Okay ครับพี่เปรม I'll see you later yeah okay thank you and good night พี่เปรม
Thank you
สวัสดีครับ
Bye.